Hey guys, I first want to say thank you for being here and watching our brand new YouTube channel. We've had a lot of fun so far, sharing our life with you and what we do on the daily or stuff for fun as a family. We are now adding a new little section to our channel, and it's going to be cook with me videos because we both enjoy cooking and cooking together
and eating. I primarily enjoy eating, so that's why I like to cook.
And we love creating recipes, changing things up, making them better, and coming up with our own ideas and putting twists on those everyday meals that you crave to make them healthier. So we'll be doing a little mix of different meals. We always, or not always, but we'll sometimes do little polls on Instagram so you guys can pick what you want to learn to make with us. And we will be also substituting things that aren't so healthy into healthier options as well. We will be making not so healthy meals for cheat days because all of us need those yummy, greasy, filling, fatty foods every once in a while too. So that's okay. So we will be showing you how to cook some fattening things as well, and some ideas so the kids can be involved because we are very family oriented and the kids always want to be in the kitchen with us and help, even if it's as simple as pouring ingredients or making them feel like they're helping if they're just doing dishes or mixing something you're not even using for your recipe. They just want to be a part of it. Also, if there's anything you guys want to learn how to cook or make something healthier,
we're always open for suggestions. Throw it out there. We can try to create a recipe and figure it out.
So message us, email, whatever you want to do. Find us on Instagram, send us a DM, and
carrier pigeon, whatever floats your boat.
Carrier pigeon? Is that a thing?
I mean,
is that a saying?
A carrier pigeon? It's a way of sending us messages.
So thanks for being here again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to share our channel and enjoy cooking with us. And here's our first video.
So for today's chicken enchilada recipe, we're gonna prep the chicken. We're gonna start with about a tablespoon of oil in your pan and kick it on to medium high. While it's warming up, we're gonna season the chicken. We're gonna start with just a little bit of salt, some pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of onion powder. And then we will flip and repeat. Alrighty, now that the chicken is seasoned and the pan is heated, we're gonna throw the chicken in. And we're gonna let it cook about 7 to 10 minutes per side. We're shooting for an internal temperature of 165. And I forgot to mention to put the lid on the chicken. That way it cooks a little bit faster. Alrighty, now we are gonna start our enchilada sauce. I would typically just use a can, but we don't have any. So I'm gonna make it from scratch. We'll come up with a recipe for you. We're gonna start by chopping an onion, dicing an onion.
You have your chopped onion and your minced garlic, and now you're ready to make your enchilada sauce. So continue moving your onions around, brown them, and cook them until they're translucent, like see-through, and then you're gonna add in your minced garlic.
Yep. We're now adding 4 cloves of minced garlic to the onions that have been browned, and we'll let that go for about a minute or 2 on medium-low, and then we're gonna be adding the hatch chilies.
And like we said, this is for the enchilada sauce. If you did not pre-buy just the canned enchilada sauce that we usually have, but we don't. So we are making our homemade green enchilada sauce. So if you wanna keep it easy, you can buy the pre-made green. We like the green. I'm not a big fan of the red. Sorry.
Yeah, me too. And we're going gluten-free with it.
Stop.
I'll do it from my knees so that she can get my head in it.
Stop, okay.
So we're going gluten-free.
Is that better?
No, you have to be higher. Okay, so we're going gluten-free with it.
Hold on, take 2.
Alrighty, so we are making our sauce gluten-free. So instead of flour as a thickener, we're using cornstarch. You usually with flour would add it in to create a roux when it's hot. You can't do that with cornstarch. With cornstarch, you have to add it to cold water.
Good tip.
And that way it'll make sure there's no clumps. So you add your cornstarch to your liquid first. I'm using water because we're gonna be using a vegetable stock because we don't have chicken broth. Otherwise I'd be using chicken broth and I'd be mixing it with the chicken broth. So I'm gonna get the tablespoon of cornstarch added to 2 cups of water. We'll get that in and add the vegetable bouillon.
Oh, I can't talk.
What?
Other mom tip, cornstarch is an amazing diaper rash.
It's known as butt sprinkles.
Xander calls it butt sprinkles, but we have a separate cornstarch. We're not using the same one for cooking. But he has cornstarch in his room, and it's great for when he has a rash for a baby powder alternative.
Alrighty, we just added the green chilies. So we'll get that mixed up for about a minute or 2, and then we will add our liquid and bring it to a boil.
So the cornstarch is mixed with cold water.
No clumps.
So you have to mix cornstarch with cold water to get no clumps. And cornstarch is a gluten-free alternative to make your sauce thicker other than using flour. Another reminder.
Alrighty, so I added the Better Than Bouillon vegetable base into our cornstarch liquid, and now we are going to be pouring it in to the pan. Alright, now we are going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin. Give it a quick mix, and then we will just let this simmer down. That doesn't need anything, does it?
No, it's really good.
That's money.
All right, so the verdict is don't buy canned sauce. Make your own. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of made it up, and it turned out, so that's good with whatever we had in the pantry.
So, it's very good. Okay, so while your onions continue to cook and you're about to add your garlic, if you're cooking with somebody or want to peel or prepare your zucchini, you can at this time. This is our favorite peeler Probably at Bed Bath & Beyond is where we got it. You can buy it on Amazon, anywhere. Anyways, this is what it looks like. And it's perfect to get those thinly sliced pieces of zucchini to make it easy to roll. Because if you cut them thick, they're gonna just break. So you need it thin so they can roll up into the shape for your enchilada for you to fill it with your filling. Okay, so after you wash your zucchini, it's now time to slice it thin with your peeler. I like to take the tops off of it. So you literally just start thinly slicing your zucchini with the peeler, and you're gonna get these nice pieces to mimic the tortilla for your enchiladas. You'll start getting to the seedy part, and I usually like to flip midway. And you can still use these thin pieces that aren't as wide, and you just double them up. So everything is still usable. Whoops. Okay, so that chicken you made earlier, it is now time to cut it and prepare it for... Say hi. This is real life cooking. It's now time to chop it in small pieces for your enchilada mixture. So take your chopped chicken, put it in a bowl. You're gonna add some of your either homemade sauce or the store-bought kind, whatever you prefer. And if you're on a time crunch, then go ahead and use the canned green enchilada sauce. We really like that. So you're gonna mix it around in your bowl just to coat the chicken with some more flavor. And then you'll be ready for the rolling process with your zucchini. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it will be covered with sauce and cheese, and it all ends up in the same place. As long as it tastes good, it doesn't have to be beautiful. So now you can top them with your sauce. And add the cheese. I usually, like when I'm not eating healthy, I obviously put cheese inside each enchilada too. But to make it a little bit better for you, we just do cheese on top. And you don't have to do cheese either. You can use as much as you want.
But cheese definitely makes it better.
Matt likes more cheese. And then they're ready to bake. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed your new recipe of zucchini enchiladas. Say hi. Tag us if you make them and let us know what you think. Find us on Instagram at Life with 3 with Candy. What, baby?